Sippy, Foil, happy Valentine's Day. Hi, Blazy. Hi, Gangsta. Hi, Foil. Hi, PTDL. How you doing? I did sleep. Hi, Brandon. What's up, Dirk? What's up, Kuma? What's up, Hose? Hi, Foil. Hey, Scothic. Hi, Wololololo. Hi, Nag. Hi, Owen. Hello, Grug. Hi, Ty. I'm not Lois Griffin. I'm gonna fucking beat your ass up. What's up, Akirius? What's up, Ghost Chill, Parchy, Guard Dog, Strolino, Butt Cheek Man, Jedi? What's up going on? How you doing? Good to see you, Rowdy. Hi, BMW. How are you? Hello, Geofree. Hi, Dev. Hi, Revy. Hi, Rudy. Hi, Corgi Lover. What's up, Baseman? What's up, Count Wallio? What's up, Fanfist? What's up, Apple? What's up, 23 Thing? What's up, Maka? Hi, Meowster. Happy Valentine's Day, guys. Happy Valentine's Day. I am good. I am good. I need a Diet Coke. Hold up. Hi, Meowstro. Hi, Pedro. Happy, lovely Valentine's Day. Happy, lovely Valentine's Day. I don't owe a sorry, bitch. The only sorry I need is for my fucking DMs, man. Oh, I have so many. I'm ignoring my DMs again. I have too many. No problem, Rook. It's good to see you. Have a nice time moving, okay? Take care. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. Sounds so sweet. What the heck? Mwah. Thank you so much for the sub stuck in. Hi, Mythical. Hi, Rudy. Hi, Skyrim. Hi, Feffy. Hi, Dev. Hi, Wandernin. What's up, Death Lord Guan? I'm gonna blow you up, Parchy. I'm gonna blow you up. Shit, don't check your pipe bomb. Fuck. Hi, Vermilion. What's up, Parchy? Hi, Blazy. Hello. Thank you so much. 33, 34. Funny number. That's not 6-7. I'll be here for another couple years for that. 6-7. The game show was fun. That was fun. I think I hurt my voice by... I'm not good at impressions, you guys. I think it's the autism. I'm not good at impressions, I don't think. See? I had a Billy Mays skit. I had a Billy Mays skit in my mind. I wanted to be Billy Mays. I was ready to be Billy Mays, but then we didn't get Billy Mays. Reggie Ice? Dude, what's the one that goes... Boop, 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 boop. Hold on. Pokemon that goes... Boop, 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 boop. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Is it Regigas? Was I thinking of Regigigas? Reggie... How do you pronounce that? Hold on. Voice. No, that wasn't it. Pokemon. Sound. Hold on. Thank you so much, Raikeen. Thank you, Valentine's. Thank you, Beastly. Thank you, Higgledy. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Happy Valentine's Day. Hold on. No, is it Cricketoon? Am I really thinking it? Fuck, I was thinking of Cricketoon. Ow, Jesus. I was thinking of Cricketoon this entire time, man. Oh my god. I was thinking of... Why do I know the Cricketoon one? Why do I know the... Why do I know the Cricketoon? Well, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry, dude. I know I did try to do the... Can I be honest? The... Oh, maybe Arceus. Maybe Arceus, dude. I do not know why I know Cricketoons, dude. Yeah, it's Ice. He goes... Oh, ugh. Fishy! Joel's so sweet. Oh my god, that was so much fun, you guys. Hi, Ralph. Thank you so much for the resub. Thank you so much. Oh my god, so many resubs on Valentine's Day. You guys planned this, didn't you? Peter. Corgi. Bubble butt. If it don't fit the tism, then I can't do it. If I don't got the tism, I can't do it. You know, it needs to spark the tism. It needs to spark the tism. I did not plan this. You guys planned this shit. You did it. You took some hits, but kept it. Dude, I got so upset when they started doing the Jersey and other accents, man. You're a motherfucker. You're a motherfucker. I gotta turn those off because they don't work, but I will put on the hoodie for you. How's that sound? Bubble butt, corgi, hot dog, cheeseburger. Stop it. What's up, co-pilot? How's your Valentine's Day? How's your Valentine's Day? How's your Valentine's Day? Guys, by the way, I cannot open up my TikTok feed. I cannot open up my TikTok feed because it is so bad. The first video I got was absolutely insane, and I it's so bad I can't even describe it. I fucked it up, dude. I fucked it up, and I think you know when the government took control over it? I think it genuinely fucked it up because I don't know how to describe this without like leading into like the political conspiracy theory shit. But ever since the US government took over TikTok, I've been getting like
hype train investing.
I don't know how to describe this without it like sounding bad. I don't want someone like clip it out of context, you know? I'm trying to figure out how to describe this without like I guess like I'm getting a lot of videos with it's like specifically like I don't know how to describe this. I don't know how to describe this. I'm gonna be so honest. It's so bad. It's so bad, you guys. It's hold on, I gotta where's that? Oh, I think did I fix it? No, I didn't. Oh, okay, I fixed it. Thank you so much! Thank you, Geo Free. I really appreciate it. Spit it out. It's not, well, it's political, but like, okay, so when I open up my phone and go on TikTok now, it's a guy screaming, hold on, I gotta look this up first, because do they, I don't know so there's a guy like I keep getting people like I don't know how to describe this, man. I don't know how to describe I'm gonna be so honest. It's such a weird thing that they're like I don't even like the videos. I scroll past them, but I keep getting it. It's like a satire on like Israel propaganda, and I keep getting a guy screaming the Israel prime minister's name and some other stuff, and I'm like, ever since the government took over TikTok, and it's the weirdest fucking thing, and I can't open it up because it's like a jump scare. It's like a jump scare, and I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to describe it to you guys. No, I can't show it. I can't show it. Ever since the government took over TikTok, it's so weird. It's so weird. It's so weird. I can't show it because I think Twitch would get mad at me. Like it's that bad. And I don't even like it's such a switch up too, because like I'll be scrolling and see my normal content and bam, jump scare with this old ass like decrepit man. And I'm like, oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Did I win my game? No, we lost, but honestly, yay! Da, da, da. Okay, anyways, the game show, it was fun. It was, sorry, oh my god. It was fun. I had a good time. That was actually really freaking fun, you know? I don't know, I always have to be invited. Con, I'm always invited to be invited to stuff because, I don't get invited to a lot of things, you know? So it's, I just, it makes me happy to have Zen in my life. She's always thinking of me and stuff like that. You know? I know Zen lore. I swear she said Godzilla was her favorite movie at one point. I swear. I bet she has multiple favorite movies. I think she was trying to let Team Men win because the boys were struggling. Well, Con's a nice girl. Nice lady. I met her twice. Okay, so I met Con once at a convention, and it was the first time meeting her, and she said I had the loveliest smile ever. And then I met her at a lunch party one time, and she's like, I know you. I know you because you have. I remember your smile. You have the most beautiful smile. You know. What are you talking about? Hello, why do you have an alert on your monitor? Please check it and make the exclamation point disappear. It pisses me off. I don't know you. I don't know you, and you also don't follow me, so I don't take commands from first-time chatters. Also, guys, we have a giveaway. We have a giveaway, guys. We have a giveaway. You guys ready? We have a giveaway. If you want to win the giveaway, check it out, man. Check it out. Giveaway is that crazy? Does he? Oh, they mean the cogwheel? Dog. It's an overlay. It's fake. They're fake. They're fake. They're fake. They're fake. They're fake. It's a fucking overlay. Do you also do con walkies like Zen does? Not. I probably could, but I've never really done. I usually only do them with Zen or Giga, because I don't know. I don't know how to set that stuff up, and I don't really have the resources like that. I mean, I'm sure I could ask Oscar. You know, but usually the cons I would like want to go around would be like the cons I go to, you know? It's still there. Bro, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. No, Oscar, not Oscar. I'm saying Oscar, not Oscar. Yeah. Buddy, you're pissing me off. You're pissing me off. You're pissing me off. You wanna know what? I'll make it worse. How about that? Nah, I'm too lazy. There's no fucking clicking. You're gonna make me say a slur. I'm so dead ass. Shut the fuck up. No, we don't ban him. It's too late now. It's too late now. My autism don't give a fuck no more. My autism don't care no more. Yeah, I haven't done a con walk around. In the future, and this is something I wanted to join a VTuber corpo for, but in the shut the fuck up, Valley. In the future, in the future, right? In the future, I plan on making the I'm calling it the MVTS. Okay, the MVTS. The hold on, mobile VTuber suit system. Wait. Okay, hold on. We gotta change the name. I don't know. Anyways, mobile VTuber suit, right? MVTS. All right. So listen. I have a plan for a setup, and I don't want to leak too many details about it. But basically, okay, I could have an entire streaming setup, where I can go to a convention in person, right? And this is something I know would work. I would have to work it out still. But essentially, I can make an entire setup where I can stream, right? It'd be a little weird, but I would have a full VTuber 3D model, okay? I'd have a full 3D VTuber model. And essentially, I could walk around in cons as my VTuber. It's a setup I've been working on, and it'd be completely docs free, because like I don't want to share too much like how I can do it, but basically I'm gonna be wearing a giant blue helmet. It's gonna look really fucking stupid. It's gonna look really fucking stupid. But this is a couple years down the line.
Happy Valentine's Day chat, and I guess me too.
Seeing where you're on the con? No, I can't get doxxed. I'm wearing a full. The idea is I'm wearing a full bodysuit. That's like, you know, someone sees me, I'm gonna wear a full bodysuit, right? And I'd be in like a fucking helmet with my face inside, you know? Drop kick. They won't be able to remove the helmet. It's not easy. And also, I don't think someone would do that. Hire someone else to wear it. I mean, I could do the voiceover, but that's my plan. Is it a mascot like Froggy did? No, it is a completely mobile VTuber suit, so I can walk around with my VTuber model as my VTuber model, but people would see me like wearing a almost like a cosplay, almost like a cosplay. It would suck to wear. It would suck to wear, but I have a couple of prototype ideas. I don't want to leak too much because I again, this is like top secret information, but it's one of the reasons I wanted to have a support of like a VTuber corpo, because like there's a lot of tech I can like do that like other people don't think about. Other people don't think about, because I can do a lot of cool shit already, chat, that I know. So like one of the ideas would be like, how do I obscure my body, right? My body, and I can. That's really simple, actually. That's really simple. There's this thing in shaders, okay? It's called a what is it? Assigned distance field, an SDF, and basically it stores the distance from a different object in a shader. So, for example, I think I have one in my OBS still. Let me see if I can find it real quick, okay? Let me see if I can find it, okay? Is it this? Is it that? Yeah, this uses a assigned distance field basically. But I can also do this. Hold on, check this out. So let's set this with, give me a second. I'll do recording. So this is a separate screen. I didn't change the color. This is separate, because I can actually, let's do my background. Let's do my background. Hold on. Let's do, hold on. There you go. See, you guys don't see this, and I'll actually show what I'm doing. For an example, like, I just wanted you guys to know something, okay? Check this out. You guys ready? You guys ready? This is gonna be crazy. I'm gonna hide my background, okay? I'm gonna hide my background asset. Okay? Look, I hid my background asset, but you'll notice I have this around me. This is because I'm taking the background layer and applying it behind my VTuber model. So if my VTuber model was, for example, invisible, or my body, for example, was invisible and obscured, I could use this to obscure the background behind me, right? And now I can walk around like this and obscure the background. So if I had my VTuber model, like let's say chroma keyed out, right? And then I want to obscure my body, I would just have this over on top. I can't really hide this in the same thing, but you guys get me, But I listen, I'm kind of a smart lady. I just don't talk about my smart things. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Sorry. I don't talk about my smart things because I like to keep them secret. They're top secret. Well, not top secret, but I do like to keep my, I could just ban the guide chat. They're pissing me off. Also, it's still there, you fucking dumb fuck. Get the fuck out of here, man. You're pissing me off. There ain't nothing better than an unfunny piece of shit, man. And you're being, it's fucking Valentine's Day. Go fucking touch some grass or go fuck a girl. Shut the fuck up. Motherfucker. I'd rather have a crazy person than a fucking dumbass repeating the same fucking joke 7 times over. Wouldn't this tactic just broadcast where you are in the convention? Yes, but you have to keep in mind, Baseman, I don't mind if people see, okay, listen. Basically, the idea is, right, I'm gonna be in a suit. Let's use green I'm gonna be in a suit. Okay, that's all the same color, right? So let's say blue. I'm gonna be in a suit that's all the same color. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you too much about it because I don't want people to like do this idea before me. But basically, I'm gonna be in a suit, backpack, everything in the same color. My face will be obscured. So people come up to me, right? They're just gonna see a giant thing like with nothing there. So I don't want to show the, I know how to do this with the internals. But I do know how to do it. I just don't know how to, I don't want to talk about it, if that makes sense. I don't want to spoil it. But basically, I'd have a VTuber helmet. It'd be like a VTuber setup. A mobile, I call it the mobile VTuber suit system. You know, it's crazy. What's up, Reaper? And basically, I could walk around with a camera, right? With a camera. And this camera, anytime it would go on me, it would display my VTuber model. And even if my VTuber model didn't track, your VTuber face in your body, no, it's an entire VTuber model. It's an entire VTuber model. I want you guys to know it's an entire VTuber model. I know how to do it. I just don't have the funds to do this right now because the setup's pretty expensive, but I will be doing it. Here's a great example, actually. Here's a great example because I don't think you guys know. I have this project called Mixed Reality. Okay. It's called Mixed Reality. And basically, you can put a VTuber model in real life. Okay, in real time. It's a project I've been working on for a long time, and it's been hard because I originally wanted to join a corpo to get like funding for it and kind of work towards it because like it'd be really nice to like pioneer this and move this, but obviously there's no good VTuber corp out there for me to join that would let me keep my model. As an example, okay? Now let me show you guys an example because I know you guys are like, what the fuck is she talking about? Okay, I actually have a video I did. It was a test stream. It was my 1.0. My 1.0. It sucked. I wanted to make it better, and I have made it better. And when I move or when I probably when I move, I'll start working towards it. But basically, is this gonna show? There you go. Hello? Can I video? Is the internet shitting itself today? Not my internet, but like, what's going on? Is it cloud? There we go. So basically, this is a real life gingerbread house. The issue with this is the tracking wasn't perfect. But when the tracking worked, it worked. Basically, this is a real life gingerbread house, right? And you can like move around it. It's not like Onigiri does, but a lot different, right? I can do this with a full person in real life as a VTuber model. It's a little bit annoying to get it working. This is my first version. This sucked. But I did like it. But imagine this. But like you can kind of see when it worked, but the hand tracking sucked because I was using leap motion. If this had better hand tracking, I'd be happier. There's points where like the hand tracking's really good. Like right here for a second, like it's like it can be really good sometimes, but it's not good. You know, that was part of the problem. The hand tracking was really fucking stupid. This is like my prototype, right? You can see my fucking like floating gunk on my hands. So I know how to do this better. The setup for it is fucking crazy, but I know how to do this better. Which would make me happier. You know? What's the best non-standard of the Chrome? It depends, base man. It depends. Different needs for everything. If it like, because I was doing blue here, and blue was a mistake. Blue gets rid of the shadows. You don't want to do blue, you know. But you can kind of see when it tracks, it got better. But leap motion fucking sucks, dude. Leap motion fucking sucks. So I think what I want to do, I don't want to tell you the specifics, but basically, when I get my mocap suit, I'm gonna see what I can do with it, and then I want to see if I can partner with a company or something, or talk to a corpo to see if like they let me like do some research thing or something like that. Basically, I want to have a full like 3D, because I could walk around a convention, right? Walk around a convention as my VTuber. It's possible. It's possible. The only thing is, I would need it'd be a certain setup. But basically, it's possible. I wanted to do it sooner, but it's in hard. Hi, Finn. Happy Valentine's Day. Also, Darcy, thank you for the 7 months. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for the 16 months, Warlock. And thank you so much for the 11 months. Go Sunny. Thank you so much. Really cool. It's a plan. When I move, I'll have a lot more space to do it. But I could do it. No, the subathon, I'm not gonna do a subathon. I'm gonna do 3 to 4 weeks, or 3 to 4 marathons this year that are gonna last 1 to 2 weeks to fundraise a house, because I wanna get a down payment for a house, and I have a big goal in mind for that, and I wanna be able to surprise you guys and stuff. But I want to get a big house. Because a big goal of mine is to have a big room to do a lot of things in. I want to make a mocap studio. There's a bunch of stuff for that. So I'm hoping when I do my 3-day debut, that'll help out and stuff. I have to grow a lot, I have to work a lot. It's a lot of fucking work, but you know, I think we can do it. I think we can do it. Happy Valentine's Day. But I'll be doing that soonish, probably within a couple months, because I'm going to be debuting my 3D soon. At least the prototype of my 3D, because there's still a lot of work I want to do with it. So I figured we'd keep upgrading and advancing the 3D over time. So, yeah, happy Valentine's Day. But I have a lot of plans, you guys. I have a lot of plans. And while it sucks that I didn't get into a VTuber group and stuff like that, and corpo stuff, anything like that, I think it's actually a blessing in disguise. I think it's actually a blessing in disguise.
You are going to get us a house. Start packing
yeah,
co-pilots.
You get a big basement. You get a big basement to live in. What's up, Riddler? Made ray tracing when I already technically have that. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I have a lot of plans. Something I want to do. I've been talking to a dev friend of mine. They're really sweet. I don't know if they want to be named, but we will be making a 3D VTuber software as well, a new one. I wanna really work on that too. I want to work on that too. I've been like getting ideas together, you know, like I don't want to be like hey, develop this. I want to work with them too, you know, like figure things out and stuff like that. Because there's a lot of, in my opinion, there's a lot more you can do with 3D VTuber software that is like, it just feels kind of like limited, if that makes sense. So that's something I want to do as well. This is all a lot of work. Well, having it around the lighting limits, it's more than the lighting limits. The new issue I'm running into with Warudo is I don't think I'll be able to fully do what I want to do. I want to do it in Unity 6. Unity, like the newest version of Unity. I think I want like to have like some custom shaders, a custom anime shader, toon shader. I also want to eliminate, because I've something I don't like is, and there's no shade to people. A lot of VTuber software is like, it's very, I don't know how to describe it, but like, so like Nilotoon, right? Nilotoon, right? Nilotoon is the shader I have in Warudo applied to my model. I can't afford Nilotoon. Do you guys want to know how much it is to get a license to edit with Nilotoon? I can commission somebody and they put Nilotoon on for me, right? That's still extra money. But if I wanted to get a license to edit any model I want, right? Any model I want. Do you know how much that is? I'll tell you guys right now. It is, for a single person, $2,900. $2,900. And that's without a discount. I did get offered a little bit of a discount, but to me, that's a lot. That's a lot. And I feel like what happens is this kind of, it's a permanent license. It's a permanent license, but it's a shader. It's an anime shader for a model. Right? And there's a lot of other shaders that I feel like you can do, but that's an anime shader. And on top of that, you have to pay Warudo, I think it's like $500 for a pro license to use Nilotoon and other things. So that's like $3,500 if you want to use both of those for personal use and edit your own things. Technically, it's for a studio, but that's also the personal license. That's for one person. So if you, let's say, wanted to get a 3D model, right, with Nilotoon, you would have to find a 3D modeler who does it, and they would add an extra charge. They would add an extra charge to you to like do Nilotoon for it, right? So to me, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, and I don't want to do that. And I was thinking about like, I think it'd be nicer to like have like a cheap VTuber software that you'd pay to use, right? Whatever, $5, you know, has a nice like setup, a lot of nice free things, and then like you can introduce paid stuff later that is like I feel like expansion packs. Like I feel like VTube Studio is like really cool with that, right? They released VTube Studio, and then they also made the multiplayer collab for 20 bucks. 20 bucks. So it's like VTube Studio is like what, like $35, I think, $35. So I don't know. So it's expensive, and free stuff's already really expensive. So is 2D, you know? Cell shot. That's the thing too. Like if I wanted to edit my 3D model, I can't. If I want to change it, I have to go to the artist and request an interchange, and that's more money. That's more money. Meanwhile, if I wanted to edit with like another shader, like I do have other shaders. I can do like Podatune, right? Podatune. I can have my model of Podatune, but like Nilotune looks really good, you know? But it is a pain in the butt. It's a pain in the butt. It's a pain in the butt. So that's one of their goal of mine. I want to make a VTuber software. I want to make a VTuber software with a friend. I want to see if we can get a team together with that. I want to see if we can do something really cool with that and really push the boundaries of like 3D VTubing. That's a goal of mine. So, because the reason I want to do that is I'm actually running into an issue. Also, thank you so much, Sleepy Mario, for the 7 months. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And also, thank you, Dancy. Thank you, Dancy. I really appreciate it. I was running into a problem with Warudo where it was using my VRAM. It was using my VRAM. Like a lot of my VRAM, right? It was using so much of my VRAM to the point where like I was freaking out. I was like, dude, this is too much. This is too much. This is too much. You know? And I realized it's because Warudo doesn't have support for bigger terrain. So I have to redo everything again. Not everything. My mecha's fine and stuff, but I have to find somebody to do everything on a singular mesh. So I'm gonna hire a concept artist, and I'm gonna take that concept art to dev, and then I'm going to basically have dev do everything on a single mesh from the concept art, and we can build it from there. And I also want to hire someone to do the background and draw the background, and I would need like it would be like a flat background, but that looks 3D. I would have them draw like layers, so like the mountains and other stuff. And I think I might ask Parchy if they want to see or they want to do that, you know? But yeah, I'll have it done in a week, maybe. I do need ADHD meds, but there's a lot of plans. I do want to do my mixed reality stuff. You know, do the hangar. The hangar's fine, but the big thing is it's not the mesh. The mesh isn't the issue, Dev. It's actually the textures. The higher res textures there are, the more textures there are, the more VRAM it'll take up. If I have like 80 things of the same texture, it's fine. It's fine. But if I have 80 things of different textures all at like 2 to 4K, it's an issue. It's an issue. And I don't know how to do it, but Warudo, I think, needs like a map system. I tried programming it, but what happened was, okay, I wrote a program. And it was supposed to, basically, I wrote a program to dynamically change texture resolutions. And what I would do, right, I would generate the textures. I would generate the textures. I would generate the textures, right? And then I would stream them and dynamically change the resolution from like maximum to like small. So you'd have like quarter, half, and full. And this did work. Okay? This did work. But what happened was, right? All these textures get stored into the VRAM memory, no matter what. So instead of having 8 VRAM, it would go up to fucking 10. So it didn't matter if the textures were there. They're getting stored in the VRAM. Okay? They're getting stored in the VRAM. LOD don't matter because when you unload the objects, they're saved in VRAM. Or Rudo saves the objects in the VRAM. So it doesn't matter what I do with it. If I hide the environment, it's still loaded in VRAM. That's the problem. It's loading everything in the GPU memory. My GPU usage goes down, but not the memory. Which is the problem. It's a big problem, actually. I don't know if that's like fixable problem. So my idea was, right? We'd have a detailed island, yada, 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 detailed island, right? And then everything outside would be like flat, like kind of like textures. I think I'm going to commission somebody. I was going to ask Parchi if they want to do it. Basically I would need someone to like draw like mountains and like random like islands, like flat, like low quality islands and things like that. And like buildings that are flat with an emission sheet, right? And I could take this and put these in and they would look 3D from a distance. And I think I want to ask Parchi if they want to do that. I want to do like layers so that like have a parallaxing effect. You know what I'm saying? This is hard to understand, but you know, that's what I wanted to do. And this would save so much memory. And then I'm thinking for the island, what I want to do is I want to keep it lower resolution. And to do that, it would all have to be one mesh on a similar texture sheet. Because the meshes don't really matter. But if it's one mesh, that's less VRAM to load. And I might, maybe a last dev, if it's not too much work, to see if we can convert the entire thing to like a single mesh and use less texture sheets, maybe, for the hangout and just separate different parts that I need 3D, like moving. But I'll talk to him later about that. But you know, there's a lot. I'm a smart lady. Thank you so much, Rika. How are you? I haven't seen a little bit. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. How are you, Rika? How was your stream? We're doing well. Whew. Sorry, I'm yapping. I'm sorry. I have a lot of plans. Dude, honestly, it makes me so mad that I got denied from so many corpos and stuff like that. But it makes me happy knowing that I have your guys' support and I want to do some really cool stuff. Mines are fucked up. We feel better. Saying the mesh part, maybe stuff I can make use of texture parts. At least we get creative. Yeah, because the problem is the more textures we have, the more the memory has to load. And I realized this when I loaded like 30 textures in my world. The memory usage goes from like 8 to like 12, you know? So it's a lot. I mean, I'm gonna get a second PC anyways, and I shouldn't care about it, but I do care about it. Right? I do care about it. And also using the same texture sheet, my idea would be we'd have like different texture sheets, right? We'd have and one we called environment, right? Environment, right? Environment. And this would have like sand and grass and other stuff like that, yada, yada, right? And I can apply this texture to different parts and it would still use the same texture sheet and not switch. You know what I'm saying? If they'll use the same texture sheet or a similar thing, that's a good thing. But yeah, it's a lot. Hi, Steph. Thank you so much. Also, thank you so much, Shout out for the resub for 6 months. But yeah, that's something I need to do. That's something I need to do. So much to do. I should do more work on stream. Because I've been doing on stream, actually, I'll show you guys. Hold on. I'll show you guys what I've been working on because I'm probably going to trash it. Regrettably, but it's too much. It's too much texture. It's too much texture. If that makes sense. Too much texture, right? Too much texture. So it's a lot. I'm having a good day. Thank you so much, Silas. Okay, guys, I'm opening Unity. Pray for me. I'm opening Unity right now. Pray for me. I think I should be running now. Now that I'm not running everything at 4K. You know? Ooh. What's up, Sheila? Good to see you. Okay, hold on. Let me open up my cockpit scene real quick. Okay, let me show you guys what I've been working on. Okay, let me show you guys what I've been working on here, okay? Because this is a lot. So you guys don't see anything yet. I've been working on making a full island. So here we go. Basically, I have this full ass island. I do have, wait, where's the cliffs? Oh, wait, hold on. I don't know what's happening. Hold on, I'll fix that. Give me a second. There we go. So basically, I have this full island, and I liked what I had going on, but I do need to rework it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna talk to someone who does like basically. Oh wait, hold on. 1 second. I need to enable this. This is the planet cube. There you go. I want to talk to somebody that like does like what is it called? Environmental design. This is also a problem. So the reason I'm probably gonna have Parchy like redo this. I thought this would run okay because it is low quality, but I think what I need, not Parchy, but unless Parchy wants to do it, I'm gonna redesign this whole thing. This whole thing needs to be. There's no reason for it to be 3D. I can do it 2D. I would just need someone to draw layers for it, and I need like an emission layer, which is not hard. Not hard. Umigari update? Did you just see that somehow? Umigari did have an update. I was looking at it, but it's nothing. It looks great, May. Yeah, so I want to redo all this area. I mean, I like how the city looks, so we'll probably keep something similar, but I also want it to be more stylized. So I think if I do 2D, it'd be fine, because like, you can't, like, from this distance, you can't even tell it's 3D. You know, there's also other things I want to do, too. So we have to redesign the underwater part, too. I'm thinking I might... Ignore this eyeballs. I was testing stuff. I'm thinking for these buildings, I might see if someone can, like, draw 2D cutouts. Like a 4x4 2D cutout. Right? I mean, those aren't bad to have. This whole like underground area is actually pretty optimized, all things considered. It's not bad. Sorry, there's gonna be missing parts. I was changing some things up, so don't worry about that. So that's fine. That's fine. This whole thing's very, very optimized. I don't have to worry about it. I think I typed in. It's something I typed in. I have this hidden for now. But I've been working on this for a little bit, you know, and it's really cool, but I'm gonna have to scrap this again and kind of do something similar. I do like the idea of what I had, so it'd be nice to have someone like model this and texture this, right? And then I can put decorate, because these won't use much. It's like one atlas and stuff like this. It looks really pretty though, but I do like what I have. So my plan is for debut. I want to keep a rock formation, because actually, hold on, if I type in Meek base color, I know it's in here. Is this it? Hold on. This is it. This actually fits the mech underneath perfectly. So I want to do something similar. What are you building this for? My 3D world? Because so I'm doing this big 3D debut I've been working on. I have a whole 3D mecha. I have an entire 3D mecha. It's fully rigged. There's a full interior. I can actually, hold on. Don't save. Let me boot that up, actually. I'll show you guys. What I've been working on with that. A little bit. I don't want to show you guys everything that I put in, but I have a whole 3D mecha. I've been working on some stuff. I have a new 3D model. You guys will not see my new 3D model until it's done. So what you're seeing is my old 3D model. That's why my name's Meicha, because it's Meicha like Mecha. Meicha like Mecha, right? You feel me? You feel me? I'm kind of a genius. Not really. I'm just an insane woman. This might crash my PC, because it might be loading up the old one. We'll see. We'll see. We'll find out. I'm just a little crazy woman. I'm like a little crazy woman. You feel me? I'm a little crazy woman. It is definitely going to lag my PC. Maybe. We'll see. Okay. No, perfect. Awesome. So I have this mecha. You guys can't really... Ooh, wrong thing. Hold on. Weirdo Pro. There you go. I have this mecha. It has many systems. I'll gloss over the systems I've already shown. Okay. So we have a real-time day and night system. Okay, this is the blank world. Okay, we have a real-time day and night system. You see the sun? This responds to my real time. It is 3:22 p.m. So the sun is 3:22 p.m. I can change the time. For example, if we speed up time, hold on. So let me speed up time real quick. If I speed up time, we can actually like make it go through the whole cycle. And this is something I wanted for so long. So you have a whole like day and night cycle, actually tracks my IRL time and moves in real time. This is speeding up 5,000%. So if I go inside, this is what I need though. My mecha moves around. I can't show you guys moving right now because it will break. But my mecha actually walks around. Okay, we have a 3D mecha. Sorry, I was doing stuff. Give me a second. You're gonna have to ignore the screen like fully like freaking out real quick. Let me set this back. You're gonna see my model glitch out. Sorry, I was testing stuff once again. I'm working on a system that's gonna be fixed, but basically I'm working on a system where like my body will like interact with stuff. I'll fix this in a second. 1 second. Basically interact with physics stuff. There is a glitch though right now, so just ignore that. You guys aren't supposed to see this anyways. That's my old model, by the way. It's my old model. Also the lights are messed up. Hold on 1 second. You're getting squished. There you go. Okay, awesome. And then if I do this, hold on, because you're not seeing the right colors right now. Give me a second. Again, it's all test stuff. And then I can also do this. This is the main camera. I'll actually move it over for you guys. This is the main camera. It's a little off right now. Just give me a second. Hold on. What is happening? Okay, that's the right button. Okay, awesome. And then I press this. There we go. What's up, Duncan? So this is my Chrome camera. This is my Chrome camera. Actually, let me change this up real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna actually do this. Hold on. Burrito Pro. I'm gonna change up the screen because I can actually show you guys something. Hold on. Let's put up a YouTube video. Let's put up a YouTube video, okay? Last time I'll do the Pretender by Foo Fighters. That's the one I did last time. I love that music video. It's awesome. So if I put up a music video, for example, right? Hold on. Let me turn this on. What's up, Duncan? How's your stream? This actually works. The screen actually works, and I can do a bunch of stuff with this. So, and actually responds to lights. So, for example, if we open up a Chrome video, I can actually do this. I have this whole thing set up. So check this out. I can do Chrome enable, and then Chrome. Oh wait, hold on. Chrome enable, Chrome disable, like that. I can disable and open it like that, which is really cool. Bunch of stuff I'm working on. That's awesome, right? But this whole music video actually, let me actually set it to nighttime so it looks better. Hold on. Let me set it to nighttime so I can show you guys. I'm a little insane woman. I'm sorry. Hold on, set it to nighttime. Let's try 3. There we go. So now it's nighttime, right? So look how much the colors affect my face and stuff like that. There's a bunch of stuff I want to do. There's a lot of coolness. It's cool. And also I have control over this. So like if I wanted to, right? If I wanted to, I could do this and like move it back. See? Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? This is only the iceberg, chat. This is the only iceberg. You're not seeing the new thing. You're not seeing the new thing. You're not seeing the new thing yet. You're not seeing the craziness about this. You know, you're not seeing the I'm gatekeeping all the really cool stuff. You know? We have a screen this works. We actually have a gaming screen, so this game screen it's copying my Wario camera because I'm using my gaming camera, but basically it will like track lighting and stuff, which is really cool. So it actually like has realistic lighting and stuff like that. Can you flashbang? Yes. Yes, I can. If I go here, for example, and like if I don't know how to flashbang myself, I'd have to like put up a white screen or something. Actually, I think I can just hold on. Let me look up white background. White background. I can just stream that. Hold on. Give me a second. Okay, I'm gonna switch this back to Chrome. Okay, I'm gonna switch this back to Chrome. I'm gonna move this up. Okay, and then I'm gonna switch Chrome to this image. And you'll see. I can in fact flashbang myself. So if I open up Chrome again, say I can flashbang myself like that. See? So it's really cool. I'm keeping a lot of stuff gatekeeped. Is locked and loaded. Yeah, I was testing this. We can run any video we want. We can run any video we want through this. It's not just for it's any video I want. So for example, I could also like play this. I can play a clip or something. You know, it's any video that's actually run through OBS. This is run through OBS, so the entire thing can just like run. I can do anything. See? A lot of stuff. You guys can do what you want on that model. That's my old model, but there's a lot of stuff I've been working on. We're gonna have a bunch more of these. It'll be cool. I'm working with the gamer subs people to have like interactive like stuff that I can do with the gamer subs. I'm hoping to have that by the time it's done. We have God rays on top. So like if you look at the top, that's my favorite thing. There's God rays. There's so much I'm doing. There's so much more I can do with this. 3D is gonna be big for me. I'm doing a full-time switch to 3D. So 3D will be huge for me. It's gonna be a whole like thing. I can actually turn these off for now. Can I? No. But anyways, I have a full day and night system. It's a lot. I'm gonna do a lot with this. Who did the model? Looks terrific. That's an old model. And actually I don't like it because there's actually a ton of issues with it. And I almost couldn't legally use it. And I will tell you why. Thank God, this is royalty free. They put a CD on my leg off of Google Images, which I never knew why, because this isn't a seat. I don't know. And it was taken off, like ripped straight off of Google Images. And I'm like, I can't use this. And there's also a bunch of other issues. This is my old model. I don't use it for a lot of reasons. There's a lot of issues with it. Specifically the hair is there's a lot of issues with it. I don't know. It's whatever. I don't mind saying that because I don't think I'm going to work with that person again. They just never finished what I asked for, and they never, like, I tried asking and they just never got it done. And there's like so many texturing issues and stuff. And my model mama was offending because they copy and paste and stuff. So I'm not gonna go into details. I want to be professional, but you know, I do a new 3D model on the way with a way better everything. You guys will see that. I'm saving that for debut though. That'll be for debut, 3D debut. I don't mind showing some of the mecha off though. We have a huge mecha. This actually does walk around and stuff too. It has rigging. Every part of this mecha is articulated. It can move. There's a lot of stuff. Yeah, and I got a good friend out of it too, Dev. You're awesome. There are some updates with the mecha too. I don't know if I showed this off, but basically, so the mecha it's fully finished. The mecha is fully done now. Besides like one little thing I want to fix, the mecha is done. So I have a bunch of stuff I got to do with it still, but I have the rear gun, for example, if I can have it aim at stuff. So we have this gun and we can actually like move it too. So like if I do this, for example, I can actually like move the arm, if that makes sense. So you actually have the arm move and stuff like that, which is really cool. Does the mecha shoot? Yes, it does. I haven't ported that over yet. I haven't finished that, but it does shoot. It articulates. The entire thing articulates, which is really cool. So you can aim the gun now, which is really cool. We have a big cannon. This cannon is awesome. The whole cannon basically can shoot particles out of it. I don't have any particles. Actually, can I do that? Yeah, I can kind of, like I said, it's not working properly. It's not working properly, but I can fire this. This doesn't end, by the way. This is gonna stick forever, which is a problem. But I can fire particles out of the tip of it, if that makes sense. So it can actually increase the size too. So I can like let work. Hold on. Let's do 45 maybe, and then we do let's do power impact. Fire. Is that coming up from down here? It shouldn't be. Oh, there's this whole thing here. But yeah, so you know, it's really cool. It's really cool. I can do a lot with that. You know? Oh, there we go. Let's see, we can fire confetti. Look, we can fire confetti. Can I do like, hold on, confetti like this? There you go. I can do rotations. I have to do like, I think 90. It's the wrong way. Hold on. Fuck, that's the wrong way. Negative 90. There you go. See, I can have it fire at the tip. I have to be careful though. Some particles are infinite, but we could have it like fire shit out, you know? Which that's cool. That's cool. Isn't that cool? Anyways, there's a lot of stuff I want to do. I think it's this one I wanted to use actually. Hold on. Yeah, I wanted to do that one. I don't know. Anyways, yippee. It's been cool. It's been cool. You guys are seeing the work in progress. Wait till you see the final. The only thing I have that's fluent and I consider done is this one camera right now. This one camera movement right here. This is the one thing I have that is done at the current moment. Like this thing right here. This is a product of the basically what I want it to be. So this you can see a lot of this stuff. I'm gonna have a lot of camera movements inside. I'm gonna have to animate more though. I have to animate more, but I don't want to do that fully until I know what I want because I want specific camera movements. So I'm gonna have a camera right here. I'm gonna have the camera like rotate over here. I'm gonna have like a view up here. I'm gonna have a view over here. It's the first time you've seen something like this. I'm gonna tell you, getting this entire project together was the most insane thing, and you guys have no idea how insane it's gonna get. Because I want to do something that is really important to me that I think a lot of VTubers don't do, right? VTubers have all this crazy lore and other stuff, but every time they get a new model, they replace and change everything. I want to build an entire universe. I want to build an entire universe in my VTuber world, and I want to expand on it. Every model is not changing something. It's not switching things up. It's adding on to the universe. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is I'm about my mech line. My mecha is gonna have 4 rooms in it, each with a different model. Okay. My next project after the mecha, and I think I've decided, you guys help me pick, is a submarine. We're gonna have a submarine, and that's gonna have 1 or 2 outfits with it, right? A mecha submarine, which sounds really cool. I want to have like this like super futuristic looking like cyberpunky like submarine. After that, I was thinking it'd be cool to have a spaceship. And the best thing about this is I can go back and forth and do different things. Toonami guy, yes. Yes, that's exactly my inspiration as a Toonami guy. That shit was the coolest thing ever. So it's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be really cool. I have a huge idea. And it sucks because like I got denied from so many VTuber corporations from it, but you know, I think in the end, what I'm gonna be happy about is my design and my model is gonna be really cool. And also I think it's gonna be just like really freaking cool to have something like that, you know, because I want something unique to me in VTubing. I want to push VTubing forward. I want to show people what VTubing can be, you know. Thank you. But I don't know. I have a lot of plans like that. Right? I don't know. Like I have a lot of inspirations and stuff, and it's like I don't know. I'm working on stuff. I'm gonna see if I get the mocap suit. That's my next goal. A big mocap suit. A mocap suit would be awesome. I'm gonna work on that. I should have somebody contact me, so I'm probably gonna bump Freem again and see. I have a bunch of friends helping me. I'm gonna commission Freem from some stuff. And there's a bunch of things I want to do. But the best part is, chat. The best part is, no matter what I debut, I can always add more. And 3D is like infinite. I can do whatever I imagine with it. You know. I had a goal in mind, right? I can do a game show, and this actually like, you know, Zen's game show thingy. I could do that fully in 3D, right? Because you can put Fugies, or like VTube Studio like thingies, like links, and put them actually on the table and actually have like walk around, interact with stuff. I had an idea for a game set, like not a game show, but like I wanted to do like a kind of like a almost like a podcast set. Which I might have like dev model or something. I had a bunch of ideas. But you know, to be in a ring is so cool. I don't want an apprentice only because I'm fucked up, man. It's the cool stuff with the sick next station models. Yes. So no guarantees yet. I did talk to somebody. And this is gonna be help with you guys. If I grow a bunch, I can probably like convince people. I want to make models like full on like Gundam like buildable models or like minifigs you can put in. I had an idea for a model set actually. Right? I had an idea for a model set where you'd build like my mecha, you know, my little like crab. It's like a crab mech. It's like a little crab mecha. You know, I have this like whole little mecha here. I don't know how to draw the mecha. I just opened up a second paint window. Hold on. But I had an idea, like with this mecha, like, you know, we'd have the whole thing. It'd have like the rooms and stuff like that, yada yada, right? Had the rooms and stuff like that. I had an idea to have the top like be connected, but it can split up. It can like pull open, and you can put like there'd be like a mini fig of like me inside with co-pilot, right? Co-pilot. You know, co-pilot. Such a fucked up, you know, big fat fucking shud co-pilot. And I want to do that. You know? And that's what I want to do, but that's a lot of work. But that's going to be like help with you guys. I have to grow a bunch. It's going to be a lot of work from my end. Because I like building mechas. The Grand Cannon, yeah. Totally. But I do wanna have mini figs, and my idea is gonna be I want my goal like for future like long May VTV. I want to make a brand that like I can do cool shit with, you know, because like I have so many inspirations. Like Toonami is really cool, right? But I also enjoy stuff like, do you guys know like tank heads? You ever hear of tank heads before? Tank heads. It's basically like a world building thing. It's like a world building thing, right? And it's basically like a reworking. It's a world building. It's a world building. I want to have like my own universe similar to like this shit. It's so cool. It's so cool, dude. It's like they take World War II tanks and other stuff, and they have like a whole like world building thing. So like it's really cool. The British tanks are designed like chickens. In this, they're really cool. It's really cool. So like look at the British tanks. They're designed like chickens. It's really cute. It's really cute. So I want to have my own like design of like my own series of like minifigs and stuff that I could like really like put out and things like that. That's a future goal of mine. But that's one of those things, like, since I'm not in a corporation, I have to work my ass off as an indie. I have to work my ass off as an indie to like have that dream come true, you know? I want to have this world building, and then one of my big future goals, is I want to make a game someday, based off my world building. I have a big dream, so that's gonna be a future goal. But I don't know, I'm crazy. Maybe I'm too crazy. I don't know. I'm too ambitious. You feel me? Too ambitious. I need a Diet Coke. Oh, I have a Diet Coke in front of me. Cheers.
Happy Fox and Dines Day.
Thank you so much, David. Caesar to be your corpo? Yeah, it is. But also, I think like corpos have like an advantage with like being able to talk to people, if that makes sense, you know? But it's one of those things, man. It's one of those things, you know? Gosh. Big plans. Yeah, big plans. I don't know. That's dreams of mine, you know? Dreams of mine. What are we gonna play for a little bit, chat? I wanted to do roadside research, the alien game where you're aliens and like you have to hide aliens, you have to like do some stuff, and it seems pretty fun. You know, also the reason I don't want apprentices or people under my wing and stuff like that is I'm crazy. I could never have an apprentice because like my ideal shot is I'm never good enough. Nothing I do will ever satisfy me. I'm never good enough. I know when I finish the mecha, I need to do more. That's why I'm playing this big thing. I need to do more. I'm never satisfied with anything I make. Everything I make, I'm like, I can do this better. I can do more with this. I can do this greater. I can do more and more and more and more and more and more. And I'm like, fuck, you know? So yeah, I don't know. You awesome? You're awesome, dude. You mean for someone else then? It's hard to get contacts, you know? I can maybe talk with some people about some stuff, but you know. What we doing today? We're gonna play roadside research in a little while. But I think the curse of perfection. It's not perfectionist. I'm happy with what I create, but I know I can do better. I knew I can do better. Every time I do something, I'm like, this is fucking cool, but like, now I know this much more. I can do this much better. So I slowly improve shit. Like when I did my overlay, like the reason I stopped doing 2D is like, I ran out of things with 2D. You know? What are you doing today? I'm doing roadside research and like hold on, how long ago was that? How long have I been yapping for? In like 5 hours. In 5 hours or so, we'll be doing that with Roof and Minty. In like 5 hours or so, maybe a little less, you know. I can change, like come back academy, I can pay so this good, but I've done this better. No, it's not I could have done this better. It's I know more so I can do more. Does that make sense? Like I make something, but in the process of making that thing, I've learned more stuff to make that thing, and I know more stuff how to make it better. You know, it's not like I could have done this better. It's I could make more stuff, if that makes sense. You know, I don't know. My brain silly. And that's why I can't have an apprentice or people I like want to learn from me, because like in my brain, I don't plan. I just like, I just do it. You know, like my streaming. I don't plan my streams out. I just do them. I just fucking do them. You know, I wake up and I'm like, yeah, fuck it. We ball. We can ball, right? What do we play, though, chat? What do we play? I could do... I don't know if I want to play White Knuckle. I could do more White Knuckle, but I kind of don't want to fuck up my hand. I don't want to fuck up my hand. You know? I could do Megenics. I could do Rimworld. I was leaning at Rimworld, looking at Rimworld a little bit. Fuck you. I'm not doing League. Suck my clit, dude. I do like Rimworld. And Rimworld, I'm in a yappy mood today. You know? I mean, I could do Rimworld, but you hit 500 out. Let's do Rimworld. I'm in a yappy mood. I want to yap. I want to yap. I want to yap. Fishy was talking earlier about how much she loved League video, how much fun she had. I'm gonna cry. I do have Warframe. Actually, Zena wanted me to play more Warframe. She was saying like, let's play Warframe. Yeah, yap maxing. I'm yap maxing. I do need to calm down my yap maxing a little. Do I have any halls anywhere? Hold on. I need to take a pill. Hold on.